What is going on, guys? It is MegaCrasher, and welcome you guys back to a brand new video. Now, in this video, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are on Pokemon Showdown, but here's the thing, we're not doing a Pokemon Showdown live here in this video. This video is going to be a discussion of the two new OM of the month, or other metagame of the month. So what we got going on here is we have ourselves Inheritance and Let's Go Hackmons. Now, I'm actually really intrigued as to what on earth Let's Go Hackmons is. Like, I like to know what the heck that is all about. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video ahead of time, please be sure to show your support by smashing the like button and subscribing. Do note that I also do Triple Threat Thursdays every Thursday. That's going to be a weekly episodic series where I narrate battles submitted by you amazing people, you amazing battlers, and if you guys want to be featured, then please be sure to comment down below in my most recent videos of your Pokemon Showdown links. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so in this part here, we are going to be talking about Let's Go Hackmons, alright? Now, this actually turns out to be a rather straightforward tier, you know. I was a little bit intrigued. I was thinking, okay, what on earth is this all about? But really and truly, the only rules that are applicable here in this tier is that you cannot have any abilities, you cannot have any items, and only Pokemon and moves available in Let's Go are to be used in that specific tier. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, even though that is some huge limitations, that doesn't stop the fact that there are going to be shenanigans to take place here in this tier, such as this. Let me show you guys something, okay? Take a look at this. Like, as an example, okay, like in a tier like this, you're allowed to use whatever move you want for whatever Pokemon you want. That is legal in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Such as, for example, we have ourselves Mega Venusaur here with the moves of the likes of Agility, Spore, Horn Drill, Fissure, Slash, Recover. It doesn't get any of those moves naturally, right? So I think you guys know where I'm going with this. I think y'all can put two and two together as to what this tier is going to be about. It's kind of like Balanced Hackmons, but Let's Go edition. So I gotta say, this is a pretty cool tier. I mean, this is going to, like I said, you know, this is going to be a much more watered down version of Balanced Hackmons, whereas, you know, Balanced Hackmons, you know, you can use abilities, you can use items, things like that, and plus there's a lot more variety when it comes to Pokemon itself, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, in Let's Go, it's like there are a lot of limitations, but do not let those limitations take away from the fact that there are some really big time shenanigans that could potentially happen. So with all of that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's now move on to Inheritance. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk Inheritance. This seems like a pretty interesting tier. So what it is that we got going on, I'm going to be reading off some of what is taking place here in this article because I'm not entirely too familiar with Inheritance, so you could say that this is also kind of be like a reactionary sort of discussion as well. So what it is that we got going on for Inheritance. It says, and I quote, any Pokemon in the metagame can inherit the moves and abilities from a certain Pokemon. It has to inherit both the moves and the ability. You may only use a Pokemon and ability from that Pokemon, so you lose your own unless you choose to inherit your own move/ability. The game will just check if there's any Pokemon with it as a legal combination. So, with that being said, you know, it sounds to me like you're able to inherit moves and abilities from other Pokemon. So I'm like, okay, like this right here could actually be very interesting. So let's actually go ahead and let's talk about some of the bans here that we got going on. So we have ourselves likes of Blacephalon, Mega Gyarados, Hoop Unbound Kartana, Kyurem Black being banned as well. Like, what? Now also, ladies and gentlemen, we got Regigigas being banned, understandably so, because here is the thing, alright, is that with the mechanics of Inheritance and Regigigas, Regigigas can get rid of its slow start ability and inherit you know, moves and abilities from other Pokemon that are seemingly going to be like a million times better in terms of abilities and stuff like that, right? I mean, here's the thing. The explanation goes as follows. This is in a similar boat as Slacking since it has a base stat total of 670. That is ridiculous. And a horrible ability. All while having a more even spread of bulk with 110 across the board in terms of its defenses, and being able to get rid of its ability slow start, right? Oh man, like that's just ridiculous right there. And let's actually take a look at Shedinja. I'm curious about Shedinja here. Shedinja inherit. Oh yeah, inheriting Sturdy from Donphan. What? So it can inherit Sturdy, and it would essentially be like Balanced Hackmons kind of broken all over again, because that is annoying as hell to face in Balanced Hackmons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, having a Sturdy Shedinja, you know, not being able to go down whatsoever unless it's either A, you know, indirectly damaged by statuses, or B, if it's indirectly damaged by weather and or entry hazards, right? But if you don't have any of that going on, man, the Sturdy Shedinja is just, yeah, GG. That thing is not going to have any mercy whatsoever. Oh my god. Like, that's just ridiculous, okay? So, what it is that we got going on in terms of the abilities being banned, we got Arena Trap Imposter, Huge / Pure Power, Speed Boost, Water Bubble, and Innards Out. So, pretty understandable right there. I could imagine Innards Out Chansey or Blissey. Like, that would just be way too overkill, man. And the moves, of course, being banned, you also have the likes of Assist, Baton Pass, Chatter, and Shell Smash. So you can't inherit those moves and abilities that we had just listed off right there. Yeah, like, that's just ridiculous. Now, the Donor Clause, I'm actually really intrigued about that. So you cannot inherit from banned Pokemon. No two Pokemon on your team may inherit from the same evolutionary line. The purpose of this rule is to encourage diversity, not to ban broken things. So, as examples, let's take a look. You cannot inherit from Slowbro and Slowpoke on the same team. You can, however, inherit from Slowbro and Slowking on the same team. Presumably because of the fact that they are two separate evolutions, even though they're in the same sort of evolutionary line, like / family or whatever. They're two separate evolutions, so you cannot inherit from Rotom Wash and Rotom Mow on the same team, but you can inherit from the likes of Vaporeon and Jolteon on the same team. Again, same thing applies to Slowbro and Slowking. Separate evolutions, even though they're of the same family. So, with that being said, in addition to this, the following may not be donors. I mean, I think we can put two and two together and understand why Smeargle cannot be a donor, because it can sketch out every freaking move that there is in the game and just be this big-time catalyst of, like, causing a bunch of, like, broken shenanigans and stuff like that, you know? So, with that being said, let's actually read on with the strategy here. With the ability to inherit from any Pokemon, a lot of Pokemon can use their typing and stats coupled with another's Mon's move pool and ability to become even better than before. So, you know, they're using Suicune here as an example. Suicune inherited from Quagsire allows for it to be a very solid stop to Seb Sweepers with the combination of Unaware and oh my god, that Unaware, like, okay, Unaware Suicune is like, holy cow, that is just absolutely crazy. And giving Suicune access to recover? Get out of here! Get that shiznickel out of here, man. Like, that has got to be, like, one of the most ultimate, like, trolly things that you could ever do for Suicune is, you know, granting it, you know, the inheritance of Quagsire's abilities and moves, and allowed for it to have Unaware, which means, you know, goodbye to any form of setups and all that stuff. And you have Recover, which is just, I think you can put two and two together, just how freaking nuts something like that is. Like, what is going on here? Now, also, ladies and gentlemen, you can actually inherit from Masquerain to become a massive threat with the combination of Intimidate to cut down the attack stats of the opposing Pokemon, and Quiver Dance, yeah. I Quiver Dance Suicune, as if we need a bulky-ass Pokemon with a well, I wouldn't say broken, but a really good ability in Intimidate to lower the attack stat by one stage of your opposing Pokemon, you know, things, and having Quiver Dance to boost 3 stats at one time. So that way, even something as bulky as Suicune with a respectable base 90 special attack is just gonna be it's just gonna be crazy. And it's gonna have the stats to be able to set up all over the place, because that's just the way it is. And not to mention, you know, having really good coverage, you know, alongside, you know, Stab, Hydro Pump, you know, you got the likes of Ice Beam, you got Shadow Ball, you can Hidden Power anything, like, you know, Hidden Power Grass, Hidden Power Fire, Electric, you know, whatever coverage you need, it's basically gonna be there, right? So, That's just absolutely crazy. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think you guys get the gist of what Inheritance is all about right here. Yeah, December's gonna be absolutely crazy. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps up this video, so I do want to say thank you guys so very much for watching this video. Links and all that stuff to these articles will be in the description box down below, so that way you guys can check them out for yourself and, you know, check them out at your own leisure. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to reiterate and remind you guys that our second episode of Triple Threat Thursdays is, well, this Thursday. So if you guys happen to have any battles you want to see me narrate for all of you and your insanity needs, then make sure you comment down below all of the battles that you want to see me narrate. I will save them, and I will pick and choose which 3 battles will be featured in episode 2, baby. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next up.